of our machines come with a timing tool. This is a timing tool. It's screwed on to the side of the machine. So you take this little timing tool off so you can use it. Okay, here's your timing tool. You come over here, you take the needle and take the thread out of it. We want to remove the bobbin. And we're going to take the needle plate, loosen this screw, and we're going to take this screw out totally. We have to be able to get into the hook to see if the timing is right. Okay, so we take that screw out, we loosen this screw, swing the plate out of the way, and then we tighten that screw back so it doesn't get the needle poked into it. Can you look down inside here and see the different items? I'm going to point to them. This is the hook. It has a sharp point that comes around. See it right there? That's the hook. Very sharp. It would really hurt if you got your finger caught in there. Okay, this is in front, this is the stop finger. Right here, this little black bar. It has a little nipple here that this part of the hook is called the basket. And this is the stop finger that holds the basket. Okay, and then here's the hook point. Alright, so to time this, or to check on the timing, on your old 57 Chevy, you would go to top dead center. On this one, you go bottom dead. You want to put your finger right here and get this screw as low as possible. It goes down and then back up. So you find the lowest point, and that's bottom dead center. You leave it right like that. You take your timing tool, which came off the side of the machine. You stick it right up here. You slide this clamp up and you tighten it gently on the needle bar. Now you pull the timing tool out, and then you continue to rotate the hand wheel in a counterclockwise direction until it comes up to the top. Okay, now we are at exactly the correct timing point. You can see the hook point is directly behind the needle. Do you see that? But that is the correct timing point. In fact, it's actually touching the needle. We want to touch the needle just barely. Okay, the hook is held on by 3 set screws that are back here. 1, 2, 3. So if you're off, your timing is off, and you're not right where it should be, like it is right now, you have to loosen the set screws, all but this one, and that way you can do this set screw last, and you physically move the hook until it's in and out, or left and right until it's exactly behind the needle. Then you set the one set screw, then you rock back and forth, make sure it's barely touching the needle. Do the set screw, rock it back and forth, make sure that it's barely skimming it, and then you're timed. Now you just have to tighten the set screws up. So to get to the set screws, you have to loosen this, put it back down where it belongs. It's right above the little second sight hole here. You make sure that the hole is forward. Now that's back where it goes. And now we can rotate and see the other set screws. Here they are. And once you tighten these down, you then bear down on them and tighten them as tight as you can possibly get them by hand. And then you can see that that needle is barely moving as the hook touches it. So it's all timed. Then what you do is you put the needle plate back on after you've tightened all those set screws. Put the plate back on, put the screw back in. This is the same timing procedure on most quilting machines. It's a lot like the Gamble, it's just like every other machine. So if you're not comfortable doing the timing, you can call any repair guy from any quilt shop anywhere in the country. Some of them will come to your house and do it for you. You'll have to pay them, of course, but tell him you've got this timing tool because he'll want to use it, unless he has one of his own. So now after tightening that back down, we make sure the needle goes right in the middle of the hole. There's nothing obstructing it. And then we can sew with it.